It's your $2 Tuesday movie critic here with another segment of nominations for Oscars 2024. Also, still doing some more walking. If you're wondering how far I've gotten so far, let's see here. Not very far, so I need to be moving a little bit faster, okay, while I'm talking. Okay, so my nominations for next segment would be animated short film. I didn't get to watch all of these movies, but the ones I watched I really, really liked. Okay, so let's start with Letter to a Pig, Tal Cantor, and Amit El Giselter, and I'm sure I pronounced those incorrectly, so apologies for that. Okay, so this seems to be a movie of symbolism open to interpretation. I was unsure who the pig, then Piglet, was supposed to represent. The subject matter was about the Holocaust and the story of a boy during that time. I believe I understood it. Then again, maybe I just interpreted it in a different way, or my way. So, yeah, that's here and there. I mean, it starts off, it seems very face forward, very simplistic, but then it gets a little, like I said, a bit more symbolism to it. Okay, so let's go to the next movie, 95 Senses. This movie by Jerusha Hess and Jared Hess. This movie starts really sweet and sentimental, because when he was talking, I was like going back in my own head thinking, yeah. And then it takes a sharp turn. I was so shocked, but then I was even more surprised when I realized I had sympathy for this man telling this story. It was a very thought-provoking film in many, many different ways. Yeah, wow. Then there's our uniform nominee, Jagain Maghadam, and I'm sure, again, I pronounced that incorrectly. I did not get to see this movie, and I really wanted to. I saw previews for it. There is a shortfilm.com website that shows some of these films. That's where I saw the others, but there just was a preview for this one. And I didn't get to see it, but the preview looked interesting enough. And then Pachyderm, which was another nominee from Stephanie Clement and Mark Reyes. I did not get to see this film either. Saw a preview about it. And that one was really interesting because it was this girl that said she kept having nightmares and then she was disappearing into the wallpaper. It was so weird. And that was just a preview. So I really wanted to see it, but I could not. Okay, and then this one, War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko, by Dave Mullins and Brad Booker. It was an interesting take on how soldiers deal with war until they are forced to deal with it the literal way. It was a little too simplistic. Yeah, I didn't really care for this at all because I think that, even though this had soldiers in there, I think it was the John and Yoko song was more about the people that war affects that are not the soldiers, that are not the generals, that have nothing to do with the war, that happen to be sometimes the casualties. So, yeah, I did not like this interpretation at all, honestly. So, to me, I think it was 95 Senses. It takes you on a ride, and I was like, what? So, and that's all. And after, full disclosure, not seeing Our Uniform or Pachyderm. So, yeah, but that's my nomination, or that's who I think should win. But we'll see who wins. Okay, then. All right, and then that is for that category. I hope you like it. I hope you come back next time. I got a few more to do, and I hope you go walking with me if you can. All right, then. I hope to see you next time.